Oh man, look, y'all gotta quit showing up late, man. I didn't already unbox the thing. I was jamming this Eminem, The Ringer. Dude goes off. If you haven't heard Eminem's new album, go ahead and check that out, man. Dude goes off. Anyways, let me turn these off real quick. Now, before I get knee deep into this review, I gotta tell you that these and the Skullcandy Crusher 360 are probably the fastest pairing headphones I've ever used. Like, as soon as you turn them on, they are paired to the last device. And I've got these paired to my computer right here and my phone. And as soon as it says power on, it goes connected, connected, and it's connected to both. That is crazy fast. Anyways, let's put all this to the side because we gotta talk about this. This is Skullcandy's first noise canceling headphone. And I gotta say, I am pretty doggone impressed. Now, let's get into the case that it comes with. Now this case, this canvas material, I don't know if you can see it right there. It's got a little ghost right there, or a little skull for Skullcandy. And it smells like new stuff. Man, I dig this case, man. It is a super fly case. As you open it up, you can see where the headphones would sit in there. Let me just put them in there. Look, y'all gotta stop showing up late, man. I don't want to have to do this stuff twice every time. Now the headphones nest right in there. That's where they kind of sit when you put them in there. And then let me take them out. Got a little spot for your goodies. You can put your USB cable right here. It's USB. It's a micro USB charging. Quick charge, by the way. And you get 24 hours. And I think 5 minutes gets you like, I don't know. It's something ridiculous. Let's see here. I'm sorry, 10 minutes gets you 5 hours. That's crazy. And then you got a 3.5mm cable right here. There is no inline mic in this thing. No mic. Okay, so you got that, and then you got your instructions up there in the middle, and that's where you can just put something else, whatever else you need to put in there, because you're not gonna be riding around with instructions the whole time. Now, let's put this case off to the side because I wanna talk about these headphones. Ooh, I dig them. Now, I've seen a lot in reviews about the build quality as far as them making a lot of noise. Now, yes, they do make a little bit of noise, but I think most of it, I took a look at, I think most of it is coming from, now the wire is in here. It's in this little arm right here. Now, it's so tight in there that it brushes up against the wire. So this one's loosened up quite a bit. So that's why you're not hearing anything. You hear that? I know you don't, it's nothing. Now, on this one, oh, that one's loosened up too. Okay, so it's loosened up a little bit and it's gotten used to being used. So the creaking that you hear is really not that big of a deal. It's just plastic moving, that's what it is. These feel solid. They do not feel cheap at all. There's no metal in this build right here, but yeah, they feel very solid. The headband is a sheet of aluminum right here, and then you got some plastic supporting it, or the metal supporting the plastic. I don't know which one does which. Super lightweight headphones. I'm not mad at the build quality. I still believe this is a better build quality than you get with the Sony WH-1000 MX3s. To me, it's a better build quality. I don't feel like these are gonna be snapping on me at any given time. All right, so as far as build quality, I definitely give these a thumbs up, especially for 180 bucks, man. 180 bucks to get a build quality that's this sturdy. I think that's a good look. And then you get some comfort. All right, now these things, I have small ears. Now I can see how someone with some big old elephant ears would be kind of angry about these small holes right here. They're kind of small, but my ears actually fit in here comfortably. Now, being that it's so tight, your ears probably will warm up because these don't have you know, any perforations or any breathable material in here. They will warm up over time, but they are comfortable. It feels like the same material that's in the original Crusher wireless. It's not a memory foam, but on the top where the headband is, you got that same material that's on the wireless Crusher Wireless 360. It feels like the same material, and it is plush. I didn't have any discomfort at all while I was wearing these. Let me show you how they look on my head. Are they on right? No, let me put them this way. Okay. Yeah, they cut right around my ears. Now, if you got a big old gigantic head, you will need to expand these boys all the way. But I have a peanut head and I still need to expand them a little bit, just a little bit. And I think that's just the way they're built. The clamping force isn't too much. For my head, it seems to be all right. I haven't experienced any discomfort, but they do clamp on your head and they will not move around because they're noise canceling. They need to provide a good seal around your head to keep out that noise. Now, speaking of which, let's go ahead and talk about that. You can use the noise canceling with the headphones off. You just got to remember to turn it off when you're done. And you can use the attenuator mode once you've turned it on as well. So full function in the ANC while the headphones are off. That gave me a great opportunity to just test it with just no music playing at all. And I will tell you that it blocks out quite a bit of noise. Like, Yes, a lot of noise. You're still gonna hear voices and babies crying and stuff. I was outside at the park testing them out. The traffic pretty much went away. If a car is passing by, you will hear it, but not until it's already hit you. So I'm serious. Like I was looking at this truck, I was watching it come to me and I couldn't hear the truck. But as soon as it got, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away from me, I could actually hear the truck. So yeah, be careful when you're out there on them streets, man. If you hear the truck while you got these on, you've already been hit pretty much. So as far as traffic, it's gonna block out plenty of traffic and outside noise in a park. And I gotta tell you, man, trying these noise canceling headphones on outside, I mean, I've tried other ones before, but I really don't go outside with noise canceling headphones. I learned that I live in a noisy place because when you turn these on, all you can hear is really a bunch of high pitched tones. Like, of course, I'm gonna hear the fire truck. Of course, I'm gonna hear the police sirens and the horns and stuff like that. But all the low noise, the rumbles and the wind and the roar, it's actually gone. So I can see how these will work great on an airplane or something like that. It'll block out all that noise. Your dishwasher, my dog snores, and he snores deep. And it blocked it out last night when I tried them. By the way, they are durable enough to sleep in because I fell asleep with these things on my head. Now to wrap it up on the noise canceling, I'm very impressed because I don't really believe you get great noise canceling under $200. Skullcandy happened to pull it off. These are actually better at noise canceling than the Sony CH700Ns, I think they're called. The noise canceling in these is much better in my opinion. Once again, you will hear people talking. It does not block out people talking. It tones it down a bit, but you can still hear it. But as far as all that other ambient sound, yeah, it's gone. And don't forget, it does have an attention mode. You can actually tap this button once and it brings in the outside sound. That way you can hear what's going on out there. Now for phone calls, this is pretty cool. When you get a phone call on these things, the mic works great. My wife says she could hear me crystal clear. She actually did not know I was on a set of headphones. And what I noticed on my end is that it brings in the outside sound. That way the conversation sounds more natural versus being trapped in a set of headphones and talking. I don't like it when I'm in the set of headphones and I'm talking in a void. I like to hear some of the outside noise. So it bleeds in some of the outside noise into the conversation and it feels like you're talking in a room or on just a regular phone. So that was pretty cool. Now, the other big thing, sound. Do these bang? My answer is yes, these bang. They have plenty of bass. If you're a bass head, they're not bass heavy in a sense where it bleeds in the mids and highs. I actually think the mids and the highs sound great. They have a nice balanced sound with really, really rich bass. I was a little worried about that because the noise canceling usually changes the sound signature in a lot of headphones under $200. Doesn't happen here, doesn't change at all. The mids and the highs shine through. There's a nice balance between the mids, highs, and bass. The bass is rich and it gets pretty deep. I mean, it's not crusher deep, come on now, but it gets pretty deep, man. I don't think people usually associate noise canceling headphones with bass because from what I've seen, the noise canceling headphones are usually targeted towards people who are in business and traveling a lot and stuff like that, people wearing suits. Skullcandy said, no, man, we want y'all regular folks to have some good noise canceling and some good bass too at the same time. And so they did it with these and under $200. I am thoroughly impressed. If you were in the market for getting some noise canceling headphones under $200 and you want great sound, whether the noise canceling is on or off, and you want some good noise canceling, because there's a sacrifice in that price range. Skullcandy has actually pulled it off in my opinion. I like these headphones a lot and I'm giving them a salute. Skullcandy, that's 2 home runs for you so far this year. I'm really impressed with what you have out there on the market, man. But let's just finish up the walk around and we'll wrap this video up. So you got your volume up and volume down and you got your play and pause, and this is also a pair button. So after these things have already turned on, and even if you've got them paired to something else, if you press and hold that center button right there, it'll go into pairing mode again, and that way you can pair it to something else. Then you got your noise canceling mics right here. Now I will tell you that if you're walking or something like that, you probably will get some wind in there, so you'll hear a little bit of wind coming through, but I didn't have too much of a problem with it. And right here you got your 3.5mm headphone jack, and then you got your charging port right there. And as far as buttons on these things, that's it. Now I did have to get used to, because you know I'm used to the old stuff, power's usually on this side. It was a learning curve, you know, getting used to the buttons, the power buttons being on this side with the ANC and everything, but that's the way they're going now and I'm all right with it. It's just a learning curve. I'm definitely digging these headphones. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, and they have a fantastic sound, and you get noise canceling under 200 bucks. Look, I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I just dig these headphones, man. Good job, Skullcandy. But before y'all get out of here, look, make sure you tap on that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.